Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine, aka Budget Treasures, and here on my channel we talk about all things finance with the emphasis on budgeting, saving money, and paying off debt. If you are new to the channel here and this is your very first video, I am starting over with managing my finances. I do have some past due bills that I'm getting caught up on. I'm solidifying my budget method that works best for me, which I have kind of solidified, and I know definitely that I am a paycheck to paycheck budgeter that works best for me. I'm starting my debt-free journey over again, as well as my savings journey over again, and this is my second time around the sun. So I have been successful in managing my finances before. You'll see all the videos that I have on my channel where, you know, I was very positive in my budget, had savings, all that good stuff, but I'm starting over, y'all. This was the part I was unable to show you when I first started my channel. So I'm showing all the highs and all the lows of budgeting, especially with the emphasis on the beginning stages, when you're starting over again, or just when you're starting from scratch and you have no idea what you're doing. So I'm really focusing on the emotions of budgeting. So definitely, if that is something that you are here for, just go ahead and keep on watching. In this video particular, I am doing my paycheck budget. This is for the first paycheck in the month of October that I have received, and so I'm going to be completing that paycheck budget. And you guys, I'm super excited about this budget because I have some really great news about some of my past due bills, but then I also have, you know, some bad news as well. They coming for your girl again. Okay, they are coming for your girl again. So when we get all up into the budget, I will definitely make sure that I let you know what's going on now.
Drama, my favorite.
So let's go ahead and jump right on it. So here is my monthly calendar for the month of October. So all of these bills that you see here was paid with my September 30th paycheck. Now we're here on the 14th. Today is actually the 12th. So just to kind of give you guys a high overview of my budgeting routine, I am able to see my paycheck every Wednesday of a pay week for me. So what I do is, while I'm at work, I take a look into my intranet, and I'm able to view my paycheck stub and see how much I'm going to be paid for Friday. I take that amount and then I make sure that I complete my budget before the money actually hits my account. So I'm completing that budget today, and anything that I have due after the 14th will be paid with this paycheck. So I have a couple of bills here: court debt, life insurance, personal loan, my credit card. I have 2 credit cards and 3 credit cards actually, that will all need to come out of this paycheck right here. Okay, I do have another payday coming up, but this payday has nothing to do with the bills that I have. So I just wanted to kind of mention that and let you know how I am budgeting on the budget by paycheck budget. So this is my very first paycheck that I got September 30th, and it took care of all of these bills. I have not closed out this paycheck as of yet. I will close it out after Friday. Okay, so stay tuned for that video, which will be coming up next. So we're just gonna go ahead and start here. I am going to speed up the I'm gonna speed up everything as I complete the budget, and then I'll be back to explain how we are faring out for this particular paycheck.
Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid? I wish I could make you stay, cause baby I love you. Why you tryna break us up when I'm tryna build it up? I wish I could make you stop, cause baby I love you. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight.
All right, everyone. So I have completed the Paycheck budget. Looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and get started with me explaining how this is all going to work out. So this is everything in my primary account, which is what I pay my bills out of and any expenses for sinking funds and so forth. So in this particular account, we have a total of $1,276.43. I do have savings accounts and other accounts that I don't really touch. Those are put away, and really I just don't even look at those accounts as options for paying bills or anything like that, unless something happens, and I'll talk about that a little bit more down here. So now we're in our bill section. So the very first thing that I do is I do give my tithes. I give them every time that I am paid an increase. I do believe in being faithful in that area of my life. I do not share how much I give for tithes. So I just have that I pay it, but I just have a line there. Same thing with my mortgage. I do not share how much I pay for my mortgage. All of that is taken out of this amount here. So it's not even included, okay? FYI. I do have a mortgage account where my mortgage is automatically paid into a separate account. I never even see the money. It goes right there. I have my mortgage auto paid out of my checking account. So much easier for me that way. I don't have to think about it. Something that's already taken care of, and it's easy peasy for me, and it makes my life a whole lot easy. So what did they say?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah.
That's how it is for my mortgage. And then moving down to life insurance. So this is also on auto pay, and it takes out $108.76. Let me tell you guys, life insurance is very essential. Please make sure that you have it. There are so many life insurance policies out there that you can choose from. I am not an expert at it, but you really want to make sure that when you leave this earth, or if someone close to you leaves this earth, that there is some type of financial kickback that's going to come back from that. It's just essential. It's an essential thing that you need to include in your budget. I do have my credit card, $30. That's coming out on the 17th, or I need to pay it by the 17th. Another credit card, I need to pay this one by the 20th. It's $57. And then another credit card, I need to pay this by the 22nd, and this is $41.90. Now, I do want to note that all of these bills, with the exception of life insurance, because that is auto paid, but I will be manually paying all of these bills on the 14th. That is another part of my budgeting system. I do pay all of my bills on payday. I'm not always consistent, but when I do it, oh my God, it feels so good just to get all of that out of the way. Okay, so if that's not something that you practice, I encourage that you practice that on the day of your payday. Just make sure you pay all of your bills so you don't even have to worry about it. So leftover, bill total is $237.67, and then leftover is $1,038.76. So I have some really good news to share with you guys. Are you ready?
Drop some gems.
Here's the good news. Solar is paid. Oh, I'm so excited. Solar is paid. So we are current in our solar bill. We are now at a zero balance, and we get to now highlight something else off of the list. So I'm super duper excited. So let me go ahead and talk to you guys about how I paid this. And I kind of briefly talked about it when I talked about my savings account. So I basically was just tired of looking at the bill. I really wanted to see it at a zero balance. And so I decided to just go ahead and pay it. So we are now paid to current. My plan was to continue to pay it down. I will be getting a bonus soon. So with that bonus, I was just gonna really take care of everything. But I just really wanted to pay this one current because I know that my next bill will be coming out soon. So I just needed to see the solar at current. So we are done with the solar bill. We can now take that out of our lives. I'm so dramatic, huh? But we are done with that. We have been able to highlight one more bill, one more past due bill to current. So we are making really good progress here. And all we have left to pay current is our HOA and our trash. And we will be getting to, oh, so I should be paying trash. Actually, I'm gonna add, I forgot to add the trash. This is why I'm glad I have this here. So I actually need to pay $50 on my trash. So this amount will change. And somebody told me that I was able to use this as a eraser. I did not know that. Look at that. I did not know that I could use this as an eraser. So thank you, girl. Look at that. So this one, unfortunately, I can't use it as an eraser. So this amount will change by $50 while we get our trash paid to current as well. So good deal there. So next we have our envelopes, and I'm super excited that I don't have to take money out for groceries because number one, I really didn't go grocery shopping the last time I took money out, so I'm just going to use that same money. And then also I will be getting blessed with some money to go grocery shopping, so I don't have to take it out of my budget. So I'm super excited about that. This is why I continue to give, because you know, God said I will supply all of your needs. He is my provider, and I just have to continue to trust in him. And every time that I trust him and I say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and give because that's what you told me to trust you, he turns around and does things that I'm just like, okay, God, I see you. I see you. I see you. So I didn't have to pull money out, and I probably won't have to pull money out for groceries for probably about the next couple of months. So I'm super excited and thankful about that. So thank you. Household items, I'm going to take out $50. Toiletries, $50. Gasoline, $170. I will not be driving that much during this pay period, so I should only need about $170 for gas. If you total all of that, it's $270. Leftover $768.76. Okay. So now let's go up to our sinking funds. So we have our leftover here, $768.76. So I'm going to be taking out for medical, car registration, hair, auto care, Costco, AAA, holidays, car wash, home maintenance, support, and cleaners. So this is the same list that I took out for on this budget. So I just said I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the same categories that I'm going to be contributing to this paycheck. And so what we're left, the total for that is $148. We are left over with $620. So then we move down to extra debt. So we have our HOA, which if we see the lists here, our HOA, we are now down to $928.50. So I'm gonna pay this $285. Is actually only $280, but I have to pay $5.95 as a fee to pay. So with $280, then this is gonna drop down to about $6 something. And then we'll almost be done with our HOA, and that will be paid to current. Super excited about that. Basically what I'm doing is every single paycheck I'm just paying one of the past due HOA bills, and that's pretty much how I pay all of my past due bills. And you just want to make sure that you always call them and work out a payment arrangement. And then you let them know how much you can pay and they will accept that. And that leads me into my next conversation. So let me tell you guys.
Take a breath. Tell me what happened.
Every single time we try to do good, something tries to come and knock us off our feet. So I have a little bit of a story time. So long story short, I have not received an electricity bill since I've been in my home. So blessing, yes. However, I did not know that I was going to be receiving an electricity bill. So I have solar panels on my home. I'm not very well versed on how solar works. I was under the impression that I was only now going to be paying a solar bill because I thought that was the perks of having solar panels. But I guess the perk is that your electricity bill would be cheaper because all of the energy is in the solar bill and XYZ. So anywho, I had been calling when I first moved. I had been calling the electricity company like, hey, I haven't gotten a bill. Am I supposed to be paying a bill? Like, is it a thing? And let me tell you, their whole times were so long, it was ridiculous. It first of all took me months to even get my electricity in my name. Okay, that's first off. It took me months. A, they were backed up with calls. B, whenever I would try to search for my address, they couldn't find the address because my home was a new construction. So it took months. Finally got that done. Boom. Then I'm like, hey, I haven't gotten a bill. Am I supposed to get one? But every time I call, mind you, it's hard for me to get in contact. It's hard for me to get somebody on the phone. So I finally got somebody on the phone. They were like, yeah, you're going to be getting a bill, but we have system issues. And these system issues date all the way back to 2020 when the pandemic hit. And the system issues have messed up everybody who has Edison. So unfortunately, we haven't been sending bills, especially to people who moved into new constructions, but you will be receiving a bill. So I responded and said, okay, so you just gonna not bill me and then you're gonna bill me for all of these months that you haven't been billing me? Oh, well, we're not sure how we're really gonna work it out, blase blase. This was about a year ago. Okay, so I'm like, still haven't got an Edison bill, still haven't gotten anything in the mail. Fast forward, I get something in the mail saying, oh, we're finally getting our systems back working again. We're gonna start billing people. We're only gonna go back 3 months. So I'm like, okay, cool. They're not gonna go back from since when I first started the service. Everything, I'm cool with that, but I get this bill in the mail that's about all these pages long, and I'm like, what? How much is this bill? $466. So I'm really unsure if that is for 3 months or if that is for all of since I've been here. Which, if it's since I've been here, okay, $466 for 2 years is not really that bad. But once again, I tried to call them, and guess what? They didn't answer. I was on hold for like 2 hours. I cannot be on hold any longer with these people. You know what? Whatever. So what I did was I went in onto the website, and I do know with your utility, at least with the utility companies here, you are able to set up payment arrangements if you are in good standing. So I set up payment arrangements. So I'll be paying, let me find it. I will be paying $38.91 over the course of a year to pay off the $466. Now I'm sure that I'm still going to get billed for my monthly services, but this way I don't have to give them a whole $466 by the 17th, which is when the bill is due. Okay, now am I going to only pay $38.91 per month? I don't know. I just might, but I also might not. I'm sure I will pay this up current before then. However, if the situation does not change, or you know, I just don't have the money to do that, I know that I'm good with paying $38.91 over the course of the next year. And these are the dates that these are due. So you do have that option, just FYI. I am going to try to call them again so that I can understand if that is for 3 months or if that's for the entire time that I've been here. Because I also have never had central air and heating. So I'm not sure if it's because I use my air conditioner. I just don't know. No, this is all new to me. So yeah, that's the little drama I got. When, of course, when I opened up that bill, my eyes was like, excuse me, devil, go on back to the, you're not about to get me mad. You're not about to get me sad. You're not about to have me, you know, second guess what I'm doing is right, because I know everything that I'm doing is right. And now I just have a better attitude and just know, God, you are gonna send me through this as well, and this will soon be paid off as well. So yes, I'm excited. I'm excited because God is strengthening me in this time. And listen, if that is your story, because I've read a lot of the comments, and some of you guys are like, it's just one thing after the next. Every time you feel like you're getting ahead, something kicks you back. And that's kind of what I felt a little bit here. I'm like, as soon as I paid off the, what did I pay off? I had paid off the DMV and SoCal gas and credit card. I'm like, as soon as I paid that off, then I get something else in the mail that I feel like it kicks me back even more. But I was just like, you know what? Nope, it's just something else for me to have victory over. So all right, so with that being said, with our debt, HOA 285, trash 50. Now that first bill, the $38.91, is now not due until November the 7th. All right, so now let me recalculate this, because this is gonna be different. I hope my math is mathing, y'all, because how is that? Oh, yeah, my math is mathing. Okay, so I am going to have to cross this out. And this is 284.05. And then I have to cross this out as well, because this is 285.95. Plus 50 is 335.95. Now this is definitely, I need some whiteout. I'm gonna get me some whiteout, but I don't have any. I don't think I do. So 330, no, 284. Oops, 284.05 is going to be our rollover. Sorry for all of the messiness down here, but I'm going to try and go find some whiteout so that I can make it look pretty. So when we do our 1 week check-in, this will not look like this. But I think that is everything. The next steps for me to do is to go to the bank and pull the cash out for our sinking funds and our daily cash envelopes here. And we're going to pay these bills, and we are moving in the right direction. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. So if you have made it this far, do me a favor and go ahead and put some praise hands in the comments, because we are praising our way through this thing, okay? And we are just excited and accepting any, you know, accepting what comes with this. So put some praise hands, because we're gonna praise our way through it. We're gonna praise our way through the good. We're gonna praise our way through the bad. So go ahead and give me some praise hands if you have made it to the end of this video. Until then, make sure you guys check out my last video where I completed the October overview budget, and then also the paycheck budget for October. Make sure you check those out. I'll have them linked. And until then, if you are not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I forgot to tell you guys, subscribe, okay? Join the fam, and I will see you in the next video. Go be great. Peace out.
Know what I got, know what I want. Boy, don't get me wrong. Sure, we're having fun, but it don't mean that I'm in love. I like you a lot, but you gotta step up.